this together. Jay is the one that the training group has to thank for Julie coming to the training group several years ago from 2nd Air Force. So Mr. Mooney at the time was a training development chief, and Julie was a candidate for a vacant position there, and he hired her. And we're all very glad, of course, that he did. At that time, I was in the 333rd with Mr. Mooney, and so she came and served with us there for a while and did a great job, and then went on to the 336th. But so Jay kind of had the foresight there to know that there was a lot of good there that he had the opportunity to hire. And the interesting thing is, if you know Julie, Julie is extremely grateful for all of her opportunities. And I mean, it just comes out. You know, it's not like you think she's thankful. She tells you she's thankful. And she tells you and she tells you for things that you might think are small, she truly shows gratitude. And we've always appreciated that. But when I reflect back on it, and Mr. Mooney and I talked about the opportunity we had at that time to bring Julie to the 333rd, it was a great opportunity for us. We were the lucky ones in the 333rd. She had worked really hard at 2nd Air Force for a long time and throughout her career, and had the qualifications, the dedication, the work ethic that earned her a promotion. We were just fortunate, blessed at the time, to be the ones that were able to select her. And so Jay wanted to pass along his heartfelt congratulations, his thanks to you, and he asked me to pinch hit today since he couldn't be here. So I'm going to try not to strike out for Jay. So anyway, again, if you know Julie like we do, and some of you know her a lot better than I do, there are certain things about Julie that stand out. She's dedicated to everything she sets her mind to do. So she comes into the 333rd several years ago as a training specialist and absolutely knocks it out of the park. And if you're looking to hire somebody that's going to come in and just do a great job, it's not Julie. She's going to come in and just do the great job, but she's going to ask all the hard questions. She's going to challenge your processes. She's going to not just know her job, but she's going to figure out the job of those around her and help them do a better job. And she's also going to make improvements in the job that she's doing and fix the processes for those that come behind her. We saw that immediately. And then we asked, would she be willing to take a resource advisor job? And as you know, the cost center manager jobs, those are a one deep position in the squadron, and they're difficult. And she not only took the job on, but she helped us do amazing things in that position, was able to execute a $31 million congressional insert, which is kind of rare. And not only did she advocate for that, but was able to see it through. Just did a phenomenal job. We hated to lose her, but the Air Force was better when she then took a promotion to the 336. And I'd say that the Air Force has been better every time Julie has advanced, even though she left behind people that were hating to see her go. So we appreciate everything you've ever done for not just the 333rd to 336, but the Air Force in general, and the training group in 2nd Air Force. I was at 2nd Air Force years ago, and you never hear anything about Julie other than positive. And it's a wonderful thing to have the opportunity to work with somebody who shows up with a positive attitude every day. I'm probably exceeding my allotted time for the given, but there's just things that you can't get up and say without recognizing Julie's, her faith, her effort, her strength, and the positivity that she brings into the workplace every single day. Everyone around her is better. You've heard of great quarterbacks throughout their careers making everybody better. Julie is that great quarterback, somebody you want to catch passes for, if you will.
You gave me the ball, and you let me run to the field goal, and you said if you need any top cover or help along the way, we're there. And they were awesome.
We knew you could absolutely knock it out of the park in a sense. So this gift is something that we wanted to give her on behalf of Mr. Mooney and myself, but also on behalf of the 333rd Training Squadron, where we all had worked at one time. And before I do that, I want to say to Tom, we very much appreciate, I think you can sense just so far today the support that they have given each other throughout each of their careers. And there's nothing like it. I mean, it warms my heart just to see that type of support. And it truly means a lot to me. But you've allowed her and lent her to us. You've sort of allowed her to be like on an extended TDY, if you will, to Keesler for a long time. And we're going to return her to her permanent station. And it's not us doing it. She chose a time that was right for her to retire. And it's a blessing that we've been able to have her. It's been an absolute honor and a delight, a privilege, if you will, to be able to see you thrive as a cost center manager, as a training specialist, as a training manager, a training expert across 2nd Air Force. The stuff you've done for the Air Force education and training enterprise has been phenomenal. Thousands of students that you have enabled to learn their career fields and succeed for the Air Force, it reaches far and beyond Keesler. And that's an amazing thing. We appreciate your support of all of that as she supported you. So we definitely appreciate that. Having said all that, those are great honors to have been able to work with you. Probably the best honor I could imagine is the honor to call you a friend.
Oh.
So, we appreciate it. All right, so this is what we got for you. I guess I said a lot just to protect it.
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, I love it. I love it.
So what this is a picture of, we had the privilege through a lot of hard work from Tom to do something called Vets and Jets. So as you know, they're part of the Corvette Club, and the Jets, if you will, in this case, is the Air Force Thunderbirds. And they came out here a few years ago for an air show. They were parked at Gulfport. And through a lot of hard work and a year of phone calls and pushing for this effort, Tom was able to arrange that they could get the Corvettes out there and park them next to the Jets, the Air Force Thunderbirds. And we couldn't think of a better thing to capture forever on a plaque here,
That's
if you
awesome.
will. It says, Julie Bocek, thanks for your dedicated service to the U.S. Air Force. Congratulations on your retirement, from all of us. So congratulations again. You will absolutely be missed, but you're doing what you need to be doing. And we thank you and your entire family. So appreciate it.
Oh, that's wonderful. Wow.
That's awesome.
Isn't that neat?